Thursday, December 12th, 2024. Okay, this video is in response to Governor Murphy, New Jersey Governor Murphy, going to the White House to talk to them about the drone situation there that everybody's so concerned about. But I could save them the trip there, even though it seems like the White House knows exactly what they are already. These UAPs, by the way, Governor Murphy, are not devices at all. These are living creatures that live in space. They're called biomechanoids. Charles Fort knew about them. Wilhelm Reich knew about them. Trevor James Constable wrote several books on them, okay? They're living creatures. They're not drones, okay? And the White House knows all about it, okay? So does the Pentagon. They know these things are alive, and they know they're not spaceships. Okay, and these particular ones, they're right. These ones are probably the benign ones. These ones are the ones that are like bovine species or cattle or something like that, or deer or whatever it might be. It could be because we're talking the vast ocean of space, that these things could be like seals or some sort of animal such like that. And there are other biomechanoids, other species of biomechanoids that live in space, okay? And they're more like orca, okay? So, very intelligent, they're very curious. That's why they're looking around and hovering over people's houses and stuff like that, because they're brand new. They're probably a new group of a fresh group that was born, some time recently, and, they're exploring their universe, which the Earth is part of. Okay, so this is what they are, Governor Murphy. You don't have to go to the White House. I can tell you all about them. I've been working on this for years, and in this aspect of ufology, okay, I continue the work of Trevor James Constable, Wilhelm Reich, and Charles Fort, okay, who all believe that these things were living things and not spaceships. And they're not spaceships. So you can forget about shooting one down. He wants to shoot one down so he can figure out what it is and where it came from and everything. Well, first of all, their abilities, their stealth abilities, like other animals on this planet, are far surpass any of our technological abilities, because it's natural. Just like the creatures here on Earth have incredible abilities that were given to them by nature or by God, okay, that we try to imitate, but don't quite come close, okay? So, like a plane has 30 to 40% of the physical abilities that a bird might have, but it's missing another 60%. And it always will be. We'll never have a craft that flies like a bird, because only nature can make that. And only nature can make these biomechanoids that fly around in space and fly around in an atmosphere. There's only one species. Okay, this X1 or whatever it is that they saw hundreds of years ago in Germany. Okay, biomechanoids, Governor Murphy, they're not devices. Okay, so just get that out of your mind. No devices to be seen here. All right, they're just simply living creatures. Life is prolific. It can live anywhere on this planet, in the most inhospitable places or whatever. So why don't you think things live in space? Okay, that are bioluminescent, just like creatures here on Earth, bioelectric, just like creatures here on Earth, and biomechanical, just like creatures here on Earth, okay? What's the big surprise or anything like that? The only problem is the predatory ones are dangerous, whereas these ones probably aren't. They're just intelligent and curious, and that's why they're looking around and going all over the place. But they're not drones, okay? In order to control drones, okay, you need a lot of computing power to control 60 car-sized drones. The telemetry and the location and all kind of stuff has to be covered by satellite. There's no detection of the mothership. Although they can't detect these things, they evidently have a level of stealth that far exceeds our technical capabilities to detect them, right? So, but the way they act and everything, the government already know that they're living creatures and they're not spaceships and all that kind of stuff. They already know that. They're not going to tell anybody, because people will get freaked out by that. See, they're not freaked out by little green men and grays and lizard guys and, cricket guys and grasshopper guys. They're not People are not afraid of that because it seems like you could reason with some of these humanoid type creatures that maybe come from space, these aliens, whatever. You could reason with them, right? You could talk to them, you could reason with them, but you can't reason with a tiger that lives in space, okay? Can't reason with a tiger that lives in space. They're in predatory mode. They may be super, super intelligent, but they haven't reached the level of intelligence that has empathy for other living creatures. Okay, so Governor Murphy, just get the whole device thing out of your mind. Get the notion out of your mind that you're going to shoot him down. It's impossible to shoot him down. Their stealth abilities and their speed far outdo any sort of technical thing we have here on Earth. Any sort of machinery or whatever it is. We already know that, right? From the whole history of UFOs and everything. You know, you can't shoot him down. It's impossible. One may die and fall to earth like it did in Roswell over there, but then they tried to dissect it and they couldn't. You know, the materials it's made out of are just impervious to anything we have here on Earth, okay? So just stay there, Governor Murphy. You don't have to go anywhere or anything. Answer the question for you right now. There's no devices or machines to shoot down or anything like that. These things are alive. All right, just get it through your head. They're all alive. Some are predatory and some are not. There's a whole bunch of species up there because space is mighty big, okay? And this is where they live, and they have all the attributes for living in space and living in the atmosphere, okay? Just like the many, many, many millions of amazing creatures on this earth that just far outdo us. Just watch the Nature Channel. Just watch any nature show. I'm going to show you about all the attributes that animals have. They're supernatural. Superhuman by our standards and all kind of stuff. Their strength, their speed, their eyesight, their sense of smell, their sense of taste, their hearing, blah, 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 blah. Could go on, especially all the predatory animals have those skills to the 1,000th degree. Okay? We don't. We're lame-o. So, whatever. I'm just telling you, Governor Murphy, you're wasting your time going there, talking about it. They can't be shot down. They can't be found. They can't be chased or anything. They're just going to show up and be curious and all kind of stuff. And the predatory ones are to continue doing whatever they're doing because they are the apex. They're top of the food chain, not us. Okay? The biomechanoids that live in space and live in our atmosphere, they're at the top of the food chain, not us. Okay? Can't beat them. All right, so anyway, guys, gals, and Governor Murphy, all right, just save it, okay, because you're never going to get them. You're never going to shoot them down, but just know what they are. Living creatures that live in space. That's what UAPs are, UFOs, USOs, all that stuff, okay? All right, anyway, Bugcat7 signing off to Governor Murphy. Peace.